Hey everybody and welcome. This is Chuck Boulais and that's me in the picture in the center of your screen right there. Today I'm doing a video review on a product called Partner with Anthony by Anthony Morrison. And before we go any further, I want you to know that I'm not trying to sell you Partner with Anthony. So just put your money away and put your wallet back in your pocket or purse right now. For those of you who've never seen one of my videos before, I was in business out in the brick and mortar world for over 20 years and I was let go from my old company due to downsizing. And by downsizing, I mean they hired someone half my age for a third of my salary to do my job. I decided right then and there that I would never again leave my financial security up to the mood and whims of anyone else, and that I would never again kiss up to people who would just as quickly throw me under a bus as say good morning to me if it meant getting ahead in their own career. But I also knew that it wasn't going to be easy to start all over from scratch, and that there was certainly no way anyone was ever going to pay me the six-figure income I'd worked so hard to build myself up to. But I also knew that I just had to do it. So I left my old career to start my own business, and I knew that hands down the best place to do that was the internet. No rent to pay for an office, no furniture to buy, no expensive support staff to hire. What an opportunity. Little did I know what I was in for. When I did that, I banged my head against the wall for well over a year, just trying to figure out the basics of online marketing, how to make money online, and where me and my personal talents and experience would be a good fit. I don't know if any of you can relate to any of this, but I was always taught that it took money to make money, so I ended up spending an embarrassing amount of money, literally tens of thousands of dollars, draining almost every last bit of savings I had and almost just as much again in lost or wasted time just trying to figure out how to make money online. I bought almost every kind of business in a box, online course and product launch, multi-level marketing plan, and online coaching program that came through my inbox, and each and every one of them told me that I'd surely end up making thousands of dollars a month if I'd only buy their product, and most of them almost always promised I'd do so with very little effort on my part, maybe with only one or two clicks of the computer mouse, or maybe even totally on autopilot. I'm not telling you all of this to get your sympathy, but to just let you know that I'm not an online guru. I'm not a member of anybody's inner circle. I'm just like you are. I'm a normal everyday guy who's made a lot of good decisions, but in all honesty, I've made plenty of bad ones too. But after some bumps and bruises, my online business has finally taken off, and I've been having some really great results. And let me tell you that most of that success has come only since I made a conscious decision to help people online as much as I can, and since I started doing these videos. And once I decided that even if I can keep just one person a day from making just one of the same mistakes I made, I found out that it was all worth it. Success is finally mine, and that's because I truly believe that success comes to those who help others and who love what they do. One thing for sure I learned while stumbling around out there spending all of that money is that when you're looking into buying any type of product or program that's being offered for sale to you online, always remember that it's a business decision. So you're going to want to utilize your business wisdom and your common sense just like you would with any other opportunity, or else you're going to end up being just another victim and you're going to lose a lot of valuable time and money, and I don't think any of us can afford to waste one single bit of either one of those valuable resources. If you can always remember to utilize that business wisdom and that business acumen of yours, and always try to keep in mind that the vast majority of products and programs offered for sale online are either really bad fits for people in their particular personal talents, some of them underdeliver on their promises, others are just repackaged old products, and yeah, maybe still others are just out and out scams. If you can always remember that, you can save yourself a lot of time, money, and aggravation. I'm not saying that Partner with Anthony is a scam or a bad fit for anyone, not in the least, but I do want you to know a little bit about what you're getting into right up front so you can make an informed decision and you don't end up throwing your money away at yet another product that leads you down a long dark road that just doesn't work out for you, and you find yourself at yet another dead end, all that much more broke and losing all of that precious time. So, what is Partner with Anthony? Well, Partner with Anthony is the latest online marketing course developed and marketed by Anthony Morrison that claims to teach you the path to success in online marketing from the ground up in detailed, step-by-step training. Anyone who's been in online marketing for even just a few months might be very familiar with Anthony Morrison. He's come out or is affiliated with a new online training product for sale 5 or 6 times in the past year alone, and they are almost always targeted to help the inexperienced newbie and novice marketers who are struggling to figure out a way, any way, to make money online. I've done product reviews for 5 different products from Anthony Morrison in the past year alone, and I've even bought his products, and he's a master marketer. I have a lot of respect for him, and he has a big name in the learn to make money online niche, and quite a reputation. But historically, he's come out or been affiliated with a new, very high profile product that promises to show us how to make big money online at least 4 or 5 times a year, and every time he does, it's like he just prints money. People flock to him and buy his stuff, but I really have to question how much new, totally fresh material he's producing and how he has something totally new and revolutionary for us every 2 or 3 months. I do know one thing, and that's the sequence of events you're going to go through when you go to buy Partner with Anthony. The product will be marketed with a very reasonable sounding starting price, about $47. But after you've paid that, then come the upsells. For those of you who don't know, upsells or OTOs, which stand for one-time offers, are those additional upgrade offers that we're subjected to on almost every one of these online product launches or event purchases that promises to boost the performance or ease of use of a product like Partner with Anthony up to the level it should be to begin with. Immediately after you've paid your money at what you think is the full price of the product, developers figure that since they've already got you to fill in all of your credit card and personal contact information and got you to press that buy now button, they immediately hit you with an additional offer that will cost you more money. And then, regardless of whether or not you've bought that first time offer, you're presented with another upsell after that, and on until by the end of the whole process, you're not sure all that you've just bought, and you really don't understand why you didn't get it all with your original purchase price anyway. What you do know is that once again, you've got this really bad feeling in the pit of your stomach because you've just spent hundreds of dollars that you don't have, and you've got a learning curve ahead of you with hours and hours of studying and work that just seems completely overwhelming. And the truth is, you really do have to buy these upsells in order for these products to work even nearly as well as you need them to work. So when all is said and done, based on the pricing of his past products, Partner with Anthony may end up costing you close to $800 after all of the upsells and add-ons are taken into account. If you're looking to buy this product, you're obviously looking to make money online. Maybe you're at the end of the line and really low on money, or maybe you're just getting started with your online business and you're feeling confused about what products to promote or what sales funnel will work for you. You may be feeling isolated with nowhere to turn and you feel like you're drowning in information overload. I just want you to know that I've been there and I know exactly how you're feeling. I spent a ton of money and wasted a lot of time and energy in the beginning trying to make money online, and the fact is practically nothing I ever had to spend money on ever worked for me. It was always very frustrating between everybody saying that theirs was the product I just had to buy in order to score it really big, right through to all of the upselling and downselling and sideways selling and what have you. Look, I don't even know where these guys are coming from. I don't need to drive a Maserati or own a mansion in the Hamptons, although it might be nice. All I want to do is make a decent, honest living where I don't have to slave for someone else all day just to end up barely paying my bills and making my boss rich. So if you would all identify with that, please don't be discouraged and don't go away, because I want you to know that there are other and far less expensive and more time efficient ways to learn how to make money from home, online, even in your part-time if you want, and for free. After spending all those tens of thousands of dollars of my hard-earned money for all of these so-called training programs, online product launches, tricks and insider secrets, and please excuse my language here, but other crap that I've been through, I finally found an honest-to-goodness 100% free program, and no one is more surprised than I am at how well this has been working. You heard me right, I said free, so please put your money away, you don't need it, and here's the real big surprise. I don't want it. What I'm going to tell you about is a program called Instant Payday Network, and yes, it really is 100% free. And I know, right about now, you're probably saying, come on, Chuck, now you're just trying to sell me into your program, just like everybody else does. And I'm going to tell you that no, I'm not selling you anything. I am trying to tell you about this phenomenal opportunity, but I'm not selling you anything, because what I want to tell you about costs $0.00. Instant Payday Network is free. Unlike the other programs out there, this program is free. It's not $47, it's not $297. In fact, it's not even $1. So I'm not here to sell you anything. Now, what happens with Instant Payday is very simple. You get paid $58 whenever anyone comes into Instant Payday and completes the free program. The system was created by a guy by the name of Jeff Buchanan, and you can see his pictures right there. He's an ordinary person, just like you and me. I've met him, I know him, and he's a really good guy with a lot of integrity, and best of all, he's very smart. Jeff's system, the way he set it up, he actually has no buy-in fees or upfront costs whatsoever. There's zero website fees, zero maintenance fees, and there are no hidden fees later on. There are no upsells after you get in. Once you're in, it's still free. You don't need to learn how to set up a website, how to blog, how to do SEO. You don't need to know how to do any of that stuff, folks. It's really that simple. Now, I do want to put your mind at rest about a few things. Instant Payday is not an MLM. You don't have to bug your friends and family like you would say with Amway or Avon or Nutrisystem or all of those other companies that we're also inundated with and pressured to sell for. There's no cold calling. You never have to pick up a telephone and call some unsuspecting stranger that you've never met off a list that maybe you had to buy, and you certainly don't ever have to go out and see anyone face to face. Ever. And there's no product or inventory to ship. So, what do you get with the Instant Payday Network, ladies and gentlemen? Well, you get a free, complete, turnkey marketing system. And that marketing system includes your choice of not one, but 3 complete free capture pages. And each one of those capture pages has a tested 35 to 50% conversion rate, with no website hosting fees either. You get a free, complete automated sales funnel. You get a free email autoresponder, and you get all of the free training and mentoring you need to start making money right now. And oh yeah, did I mention that it's 100% free to get started? Now, I do want to go back and talk just a quick minute about this capture page, the one with the tested 35 to 50% conversion rate. If you had to purchase this tested capture page anywhere else to promote a product or program, it's going to cost you at least $25 to $30 a month just in website hosting fees. And if you wanted to have one designed, built, and tested for you by a professional so that it was as effective as the one Jeff gives us for free, that'd be about $200 a year. The email autoresponder, if you had to purchase that on your own, that by itself would cost you as much as $50 or $60 a month. If you went with a company like Aweber or Constant Contact or any one of the hundreds of companies out there that you'd have to spend all that time researching in order to evaluate which one was best for you, not to mention how long it would take you to learn to set it up and make it run as effectively and efficiently as this one. But Jeff has already done all that, and he provides it to you for free. He's written all of the product introductory emails, all of the follow-up marketing emails, and he's put them in that autoresponder so that they're all sent out automatically at the appropriate intervals. You don't even have to write an email with the Instant Payday system. Jeff does tons of video, audio, and written training here himself, and that training is outstanding. It's second to none. He'll take you from the ground up and teach you the basics to the advanced techniques of online marketing and the best and fastest ways to capitalize with this system. And he's not going to charge a dime for any of that either. In addition, you're going to get personal access to me. I'll mentor you personally by helping you with your training, and I'll coach you, and that's because I'm building a really great team that I'm really very proud of, and I want my people to succeed. Once you sign up and qualify for the Instant Payday Network system, I give you not only my personal email address, but my phone number. So you're not just left out there twisting in the wind and having to fend totally for yourself. And I can assure you that I'm not going to charge you anything for all my personal service. And why not? Because that's what Instant Payday did for me, and I want to pay it forward because it's the right thing to do, and I'm grateful for everything Instant Payday has done for me, and I truly believe that I'm not a success unless the people on my team are a success. This is a free system that you can do at home, folks. You can even do this in your part-time if you'd like. I don't want to blow my own horn here or anything, but I'm personally making over $5,000 a month with Instant Payday after only a few short months in the program. And I personally know people making $10,000 to $20,000 a month with the Instant Payday Network system. Now, remember, the reason why Instant Payday stands alone from the other programs out there is because it costs nothing to join to get started. Zip, nada, zilch. And you get paid $25 to $58 for each person that signs up for free offers. The other great thing about Instant Payday Network is that you're paid your money from multi-million-dollar corporations. This is all part of their huge advertising budgets that they've already allocated and set money aside for just this kind of advertising. And that means you don't have to rely on any average anonymous internet product developer to put his hand in his pocket and give you money whenever he remembers or thinks about it. And this type of compensation system means that you get paid daily with the Instant Payday Network system. I get paid every day with Instant Payday. So I guess the question I have for you at this point is, why would you spend your hard-earned money and precious time for any other online product when you could actually do Instant Payday for free? You know, sometimes making money can be simple. I don't think we have to overanalyze this one too much. If you know of any other program online that's free to get started, a program that has the potential to make you as much as $10,000 to $20,000 a month, I'd encourage you to go for it and embrace it, my friend. On the other hand, if you can't find a program like that online, you just found one. You don't need to pull out your wallet and spend money on yet another expensive product with untested, untried, or unsure promises. You have an opportunity right here to get started finally making some real money online with no cost and so no risk. You can start making money within 24 to 48 hours, and all you have to do is click the link right below this video. Right below my video, there's a link on the left-hand side in the video description box. You won't be disappointed. So go ahead and click one of the links there right below this video. As a matter of fact, I put 2 or 3 links down there, but there's one right below the like symbol, that thumbs up symbol YouTube gives you. You want to look for the link that says DignityRestore.com, because that's what I want you to do. I want you to restore your dignity and start making money online the way you deserve. Get into and work the Instant Payday program. You won't regret it, I promise. So go ahead and click the link. Give yourself a break. Click the link below, which will take you to a really brief video done by Jeff Buchanan himself. Click on the Get Access Now button, and I'll see you on the inside.